Today's story is My Melbourne Adventure by Joe Rothwell. It's a story about Harry on his big adventure in the city of Melbourne, and along with his pet wombat called Nellie. And it's written in the form of a letter to his grandparents. Dear Mac and Pa, I hope you're well. I'm writing to you with so much to tell. This is what happened to Nellie and me. To Melbourne we went. Read on and you'll see. Now, where is Nellie hiding? I see Nellie. She's right there. And you can find her hiding on every single page. Our adventure began at the Flinders Street clocks, where we were to meet Patrick and Hamish, Sally and Scott. They were coming from their farm and were traveling by train, but we couldn't find them anywhere, and it had started to rain. Now, can you see Nellie? I see her. She's right there, hiding. Daddy said perhaps on a tram we would meet, so we jumped on a tram going up Swanson Street. We met lots of people who were all very nice, but our friends were not there, and the rain turned to ice. Oh, look, can you see Nellie? Oh, it's very hard to see her. She's right on the back of the tram. We went to the zoo, and the sun then came out. We couldn't see our friends, so I started to shout, Patrick and Hamish, where are you? I say. Please come and join our adventure today. We saw koalas and tigers, kangaroos and bears, but no Patrick or Hamish. They just were not there. Where, oh, where is Nellie? I thought the aquarium was where they would be, looking at wonders of life in the sea. There were stingrays, turtles, and octopus to view. Nellie hid from the sharks, and Daddy did too. But her friends were not there. What a shame! What a pity! So where next would we go to explore in this city? Okay, can you see Nellie? She's hiding. She's hiding. She's right there. Daddy said perhaps they had gone on to visit the Melbourne Museum with its amazing exhibits. We saw dinosaurs, bugs, and old stuff galore, but we couldn't find our friends, and my feet were getting sore. So where's Nellie? I see her. She looks like she's hiding from the dinosaur. Mummy then had a brilliant idea. We would go to the footy and sit back and cheer. She said that is where they would certainly be. So we headed down the road to the MCG. Now, where is Nellie? Can you see her? I had a hard time finding her, but she's right there, down in front, ready to go into the MCG. I was very excited to join in the crowd. Go Blues! Go Blues! I shouted out loud. And the magpie said it just wasn't fair. To lose by 1 point was too much to bear. So where do you think Nellie is? Can you see her? She's right there. Well, Mac and Pa, you wouldn't have realized, I'm sure, our friends missed the game and it was raining once more. So we raced through the gardens to find some sort of shelter. But the sun shone again, and we started to swelter. These gardens are royal, majestic, and grand, and Nellie wanted to stay and dig holes in the land. So where do you think Nellie is? Where do you think she landed up? She ended up in somebody's picnic basket. We then blew past the shrine and thought of the past as a rainbow appeared, but vanished just as fast. Our friends were not in the gardens, nor at the shrine, so I thought it was best to follow a sign. Now where do you see? Do you see Nellie? Where do you think she is? I see her. She's hiding behind the tree. Luckily for me, the next sign was to go to Luna Park with exciting rides and slideshows. We ran through the mouth and were eager to see the roller coaster waiting for Mummy and me. We had a great time on the rides at the fair, but again we could not find them. Our friends were not there. Where do you think Nellie is? She's right up there. We went past the gallery, and I got wet from the wall, and we danced to the music, drifting from the concert hall. We then walked about South Bank looking for tea, and gazed at the Yarra flowing out to the sea. Now where's Nellie? Can you see Nellie? She's right there. We had been everywhere. We had toured the whole city, and we still could not find them. Indeed, what a pity. So it was time to go back to the Flinders Street clocks. And who did we see? Patrick and Hamish, Sally and Scott. We were astonished to see our friends come into view. They had only just arrived and said, "Great to be seeing you." Daddy looked confused and checked the note that had torn. It read, "Train arriving 8 at night, not 8 in the morn." Can you see Nellie? Can you see her? She's right there. We went home to bed to prepare for the next day, because our friends were excited about their Melbourne holiday. They had made a long list of what they wanted to do, and if you reread this letter, you'll discover those places too. Our Melbourne adventure had come to an end, and so is this letter I'll soon have to send. I know we'll return. We will often come back, and you can come too, Pa and Mac. Love always, Harry. And where do you think Nellie is? She's right there, going to sleep. Good night, Nellie.